Okay, welcome to the All-Star edition of DevOps Party Games. We're glad that you're all joining us tonight. We've got a cast of returning fan favorites or just people that we decided we could talk into being on the show again. But we have a couple other fun surprises, and that is, they're surprises unless you are me and you forgot to turn on captioning. So cool.
There's always surprises.
Now, if you'd like to turn on closed captioning, you can do that in the Twitch stream. But let's introduce. I was gonna say we've got some surprises for you tonight. They're surprises unless you follow me on Twitter. But starting off, as always, you've got me, Matt Stratton, as one of your hosts, and also joining me is
Jeremy Meese. I'm your other co-host.
But we have
Matt's sometimes better half.
Yeah, something like that. But we decided to have a special guest host. So joining us tonight in the booth, so to speak, is Andrew Clay Shafer. What's up, Andrew?
Woo!
So Andrew is here to provide thought leadership and snarky commentary.
Color commentary.
That too, right? Yeah. But let's get to our all-stars. Our first contestant coming back from episode 1, and no, I'm not going to remember every episode everybody was on, but I remember that this is where Quintessence. So, Quinn, welcome back to the show, and hope you brought your A game.
Is there a bookmaker? Is there a bookmaker? Has anyone got odds?
There should be. There should be some betting going on in the chat, I think.
There's always betting going on. So with Quinn, we have returning for us. We have Tim. Tim, tell us about yourself.
I'm Tim Banks. I am. I'm just the one of me for right now, but I don't have a team going just yet. I'm just Tim, technical account manager extraordinaire, I suppose, and someone who's hopefully not a terrible person.
Hopefully not, but not a terrible person, but a horrible goose. Next up, we have Team Coldwater returning. Yay!
Woo!
Honk.
My name
Etc.
and
I'm Alon.
we are Team Coldwater.
Nice.
Honk.
All right, and then the next person we have joining us tonight is Paul from down under in Austin.
Hi. Yes, as you said, I am Paul, and I'm a DevOps thought lord at VMware.
And you know, you're a little pixely, so people can't see your sweet ass mutton chops tonight.
Is that
but
better?
Trust me, they are.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you're still looking very Linuxy.
Ooh.
But we'll get back.
It was
to
a great
that.
transition, though.
Yeah, it was a nice camera transition. Who's up next, Jeremy?
Next, we have, I believe, Laura's tonight.
You are right.
Hey, this is Laura Santamaria from LogDNA, and I'm really excited to be here. And those are lots of Frisbees on the wall. Everybody always asks me. They're not records. They're Frisbees or discs. Depends on what you talk about.
All right.
Okay, coming up next, returning player with the best camera ever, Jason Yee.
Hey y'all. Yep, back with a sweet camera and hopefully some sweet jokes or whatever to win this.
whatever.
Gonna pop the sweet jokes, says Jason.
Right. Yeah.
The sweet jokes. The chili jokes. The beans and chili jokes.
Introduce
there
our-
are
Yeah,
no
no
beans.
Not the
beans.
potatoes.
All right,
Beans,
sorry.
apparently, and
That's-
it's Texas chili.
That's right.
I'm
So
sorry.
and then
Chili.
so now we also have Heidi from the Frozen North as well.
It got above freezing today. We were very excited.
Oh,
Yeah, but not by much.
We'll
It was
take-
16 when I woke up this morning.
oh,
I'm a developer advocate for Launch Darkly, and I love all you nerds.
we love you.
Nerds love you
And
too.
it wouldn't be
True story.
DevOps Party Games All-Stars without the man, the myth, the meatball, Pete Cheslock.
Pete.
It's great to be here. I'm just here with my F-bomb. I know there's a code of conduct, so I brought my F-bomb. I'm not going to use my F-bomb tonight.
No, your F-bombs are
Wow.
fine. We are rated M for mature, you know, so you're okay.
Fantastic.
With that. So we're going to go ahead and get set up for our first game. And while I'm kind of getting that rolling a little bit, Jeremy, can you tell the folks a little bit about, we're playing 2 new games tonight. And when I can find your camera, I will switch to you. You
My
have your
camera's-
your camera's off. So
My camera's off. It's all
we're
messed
just
up
gonna
right
put
now.
it
So
on Czarkowski so everyone can
you
regale
go.
his
So I-
8-bit mutton chops.
they are fantastic. So so tonight's episode, typically we will do some DevOps inspired content around games like Quiplash and Drawful. But tonight we will be doing TKO, which is
But that's not what we're
t-shirt-
doing first.
That's not. That's the second game. The first one is going to be, and of course, Patently Stupid is going to be the first one we go. And so, Patently Stupid is probably a quick rundown on that game. If you think about PowerPoint karaoke meets the
Silicon Valley, the Sharks. Yeah,
Silicon Valley.
Real
eats
quick,
sharks.
hang on a second. Hey, players, and that means everybody but Andrew. Obviously, go ahead and join the game that's in this stream there. Also, Andrew, I got a report back from our mods that your audio is feeding back. That maybe we're getting an echo or something weird from you. So.
Possible. That's still happening?
No, that sounds much better to me. So I think it sounds fantastic. Good job. Be proud of yourself. So yeah, so our players are going to be coming up with inventions that they have to pitch, and then you as the audience can help decide whether or not to fund them. And hilarity will ensue, or else everybody will get kicked off the show.
That's right. We'll start from
looks
scratch.
like we are waiting on Heidi. And
Paul with his
and
8-bit mutton
Paul.
chops.
There's Paul. So
His 8-bit mutton chops are kind of slow to
they
join.
are. It is the year of Linux
It's
on the
8-bit.
desktop.
He just had to wait for
Right.
his modem to connect. That's all.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm actually on a Windows machine right now, so I'm really
Windows
annoyed.
7?
It looks like
Sure
it's
you
Windows.
are. Sure you are.
Heidi is just lost. Is the problem?
Oh, okay. So go to Jackbox.
So,
Oh,
Paul,
there-
are you saying that it's enterprise mutton chops?
It is enterprise.
Yeah, no, I know
Jacks.
Jackbox, but I don't know the room code.
Yes,
we put it
oh,
someplace.
no, it's on
really
the.
logical.
They're really cute, but it also look in the screen share. Do you see
Oh,
how,
okay.
And then it says enter the room code, which I'm not going to read out loud.
But do not repeat that yet, or else I'm sure someone will join.
But
That'll
the good
get
news
really
is
interesting.
everybody can join
Right.
as soon as we start sharing.
And while we're waiting on that, I'll throw a quick plug. If you go out to DevOpsPartyGames.com, you can see the thought leaderboard to see who has been at the top of the scoreboard, just because we can, of those that have done well on the previous episodes, and see that Kat is leading over Pete. Now, Matt, are we going to be keeping score? Do these scores
There
count
will
for
these.
thought
This
leaderboard?
is a ranked match, so but I
okay.
haven't figured out how to score it yet. Heidi, did you find the code?
I did not find the code. Can
Okay.
you, like,
it's
DM it?
in chat. I posted it.
Okay.
But you can
only
see,
way I can
you
beat
can
Kat
see my
is to
my
play 4
screen share,
times.
right?
You have to watch stream to see the screen share. It doesn't just stream automatically like Zoom does.
Because if you aren't seeing the screen that I'm sharing, you're going to have a problem in a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I need to change my bets.
If you go into the Brady Bunch gallery view, and then go to view
There you-
game, that's going to be one of them, and that will help if you
okay.
pin that.
And then, yeah, you
Thank
probably
you.
want to make that one big.
I am very good at technology.
Okay, so Laura, go ahead and push everybody's in, and we will go ahead
Done.
and given that the quote seminar is now full, you all in the audience can join as soon as it shows you the room code again in a second. We are not by pet. Now here, players are not hearing the audio, but fundamentally what we're explaining here is that everyone is going to come up with an idea that they have to solve. And you're going to need to come up with a title for your invention, a slogan for your invention, and a little sketch on a cocktail napkin of your invention. And then we're going to go, then what you need to do after that is you're going to pitch that to everybody. And we're going to decide whether or not to fund it or not. One thing to bear in mind, players, if you didn't play this before, Okay, so we're going into market research. It's starting. So you're going to get some stuff on your device, players, where you need to, I believe you will be filling in the blank on something for a problem that you might have, that you would love. For example, my blank keep exploding. And then someone's going to have to come up with an invention to solve that problem.
And it will
so
be randomly picking.
Now, as a reminder, these are not DevOps-themed prompts, but we are going to ask you for the content you create to kind of play along with, the way we usually do this game. So, do that as you will. And
you can DevOps anything, right? So just DevOps this game.
You can DevOps anything.
DevOps the prompts.
Jeremy, are you just not going to have a camera?
My it's all. I would have to literally reboot, and it's not worth it.
That's fine. Then we'll just look at Andrew's smiling face instead.
Because Mac, it just works.
I need to go get a power cord.
Okay.
Now, I seriously bet that there's more people in the audience than just 8 people. So if you look in the bottom left of your screen, there's that YMUF. You get to go type that into Jackbox Games, so jackbox.tv, and you can be part of the audience and vote on everybody's stuff. So I'm going to be that obnoxious person calling everybody out.
Right. You can influence the winners of the game, not just, whether or not the winners... those participating happen to have good prompts. It's literally that they will be able to be better or worse based on your votes in the audience. We just had it jumped to 9 and somebody quit off the audience. I'm a little concerned. Can somebody go check on number 9? Now,
Laura, did you say YUMF? Did you say it out loud that way? And that's why I typed
No, I said YMUF.
Oh, okay.
I said Y.
Here we go.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So now our players have they're going to get a problem to solve sent to them, and now they're going to have to invent it. So audience, bear with us for a little bit. This game has a little bit more things that happen before you get to see anything fun, but trust me, the fun will be worth it. So,
For instance, you can draw well, now that just went off the screen, so never mind. We jumped to 11. Excellent.
Yes.
We're going to turn up the audience to 11 as all of the contestants are inventing something and they will also have to draw. So this kind of gives the ability see who's a better drawer, which is not me.
An important question, actually, we might as well bring it up because Tim's on and was asking this. So type in the chat if you are team beans or team no beans when it comes to chili.
That's right. Or if your chili happens to have some weird thing in it that is not one of those two things, which therefore it would probably be called stew or nonsense. I'm not sure. Tim will be the judge.
You don't get to choose where you're born.
No, that's right.
Just remember, I will be fighting anybody that says beans. So
and you do not want to fight Tim.
You're not allowed to say it depends. I don't think that really counts.
Yeah, that was Aaron was trying to
Aaron.
Not okay.
All right, so
that's equivalent.
Okay, here we go. Who is?
Everybody
here's
has
the thing.
invented.
When it comes to your turn and you have to pitch, be very careful. There's a button that says I will do it. Don't do pitch for me, or else the game is just going to do the thing. So make sure you select that you're going to. Oh, are you still writing a title and a tagline? Didn't we do this already?
We're just up to that.
Nope, we're writing the title and tagline now.
What were you doing
sketched
before?
it.
Oh, you were sketching before. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Bridget Cromhout has joined our chat.
Oh my!
Wow, talk about Minnesota
Hi,
over.
Bridget.
Oh, man. We're in trouble now. I'm nervous.
You came to support your
Entirely too many
team.
people from Minnesota.
Yes. Bridget says, I stored a new account in my password manager just to come say hi here. So that is
dedication.
It is.
That's also sacrifice.
We appreciate that. Thank you, Bridget.
Okay, you should be halfway.
From all your favorite Minnesotans who are playing tonight. I'll deal with them.
Who are all over.
Okay,
so we've.
What is the color of the cups?
Good.
What
Does that mean anything? The cups?
No,
On the
that's
screen,
just
like-
who's who.
That pop-up tip is just
But
great.
one's grayed out.
One's grayed out.
Oh, that means
the
we're
ones
already
that are
done.
Finished.
Oh yeah, or if they're so the ones that are not great, so we're still waiting on Jason. Okay.
And Aaron has a really good question of how many of are this many thought slingers from the same city allowed to be in one place?
Okay. Here we go.
That is a
Finally,
good question.
we get to play. So, first player up to pitch their idea to us is going to be somebody. Blah, 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 blah. And it is Quintessence.
So Q gets to choose something on their device that they're going to pitch.
So, tell us about it, Quinn.
So I find Kubernetes just incredibly dangerous. I don't know how to security. I don't know how to Kubernetes. I don't know whether to say kube cuddle or kube control or what is going on. I just missed that bandwagon. So instead, I decided I wanted to go back in time and live in a cave. Because why lose sleep over security when I can have peaceful rest? I can sleep on the ground. I don't have to worry about incursions. I don't have to worry about Bitcoin mining. None of it. I just have my cave and my Flintstone mobile that got cut off at the very end because I can't draw quickly with my pencil.
Thank you.
And that is what I have in the cave.
Your invention is to go backwards in time?
No, my invention is to bring backwards forwards. It's the new future.
Ah, okay. So now Laura gets to give us her problem. Take it away, Laura.
All right. So I run into this all the time. I really need a smaller Docker image because they're always gigantic. They're always a mess. Sometimes, though, you need something a little bit different. And that's why I created the Whale Down 5000. This is for when you just need to squish that Docker image just a little bit smaller. So you just press the lever, put your Docker container, put your Docker image underneath there, squish it as hard as you can so that it becomes much smaller, just something you can use. Because really, sometimes you just need the Whale Down 5000 for when you just need to squash your image like a can.
It looks like your boat is
washed. That image.
It's like
it's like the hydraulic press channel, but for DevOps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Speaking of Heidi.
All right, so Heidi, with a steaming pile of cup of H.
Yes.
Take it away.
So the problem is I'm not very comfortable in PowerShell. It's confining, and I don't know everything I can do in it, and I just wish it were more comfortable. So the solution is, of course, PowerShell padding. If I had more padding between me and the shell, then it would like ride better across my shoulders and I would be able to type more comfortably. So I think that we really need to move on to a future where we've accepted that PowerShell is like a dominant programming language that runs a lot of the world and make it more comfortable for everybody to use. So PowerShell padding. Pad your CLI performance. I think it'll be better.
Anybody have any questions for Heidi? Is this Jeffrey Snover approved? Is he your first celebrity endorsement?
I mean, I can't confirm until all the contracts get signed.
It's true. I guess you got to get funding before you can, You don't lead with marketing, but that's, I think, what most of us in DevOps do. PowerShell cushions.
Or do we?
Okay. Jason Yee.
Jason, and your fantastic camera. Take it away.
All right. You've had this problem before. You've thought, I need more security. I should just make my own cryptography. So, I'd like to present to you this fine solution. You have things like passwords, things that you need to encrypt, and you run them through NIC, and it just turns them into nondescript things that nobody could possibly decipher, like maybe Morse code. So really what you need is Cygam. It's kind of magic backwards because, well, it's like Rot 13. It's like magic.
Oh, well,
it's probably closed source.
Somehow we went to Cheslock.
Weird.
So I guess you just got kicked out of out of Sandhill,
Yeah.
you know, and Cheslock
That's
pushed
weird.
you aside in the pitch room.
Well,
No.
here's my problem is I can never remember my network layer. There's like 7 layers. How do you remember all of those layers? So there's a solution to this problem, a very simple solution. It's called the layer linker. And I'm going to show you what this layer linker can do. The layer linker creates a layer cake of all your layers. So they're really easy to find. You get your physical, your data link, your network, your transport. And if I had enough time, I might have drawn more on this one. But immediately you can see this layer linker and it will get you where you got to go. It links to your layers. You'll never forget your layers again.
So
Do you
you're
have
saying it's a
financial,
linked list?
financial and political layers in yours, or?
Those that's
we're all
How many layers are there?
Oh, wait, who is this?
Do you suffer from this
Czarkowski.
problem? Do you contribute to open source? Do you get up in the morning, have your coffee, and then just slog through GitHub issues all day? I present to you the Auto Issue Triager. Not a very exciting name, I'll give you that, but it's exactly what it does. So what it will do is it will carefully analyze every issue, and then it will use artificial intelligence and machine learning. It's going to ask Watson. After Watson cured cancer, it's got plenty of free time. And Watson is going to make a very informed decision, and it's going to triage your issue for you. And really, it's just one of those clacker things that just hits the delete button for you.
Drinky bird.
Automatically delete.
Closed, will not fix.
Okay. I like it. Actually seems quite useful.
Yeah, I really want this. For
Where
myself.
can I buy one of these?
Well, we have to fund him first. Like he, you know.
Oh, right.
We got to figure
we
that
gotta,
out here soon.
Like keep with like the conceit of
Audience
the game.
will be able to help
Cheslock.
with that.
All right, Coldwaters. What
The
do you got for
Coldwaters.
us?
I will present, right?
Yeah.
Show you how it's done.
Go for it.
Hey,
Or-
Toads.
Am I
Yes,
presenting?
Yep, yep, yep.
What did I do?
Or were you not fast enough? You might not have been fast enough.
I don't know. Is it going to do it for me?
If it's not showing you buttons to press to pick the thing, then I think it's doing it for you.
Not showing me anything. So, my problem is I hate that everybody calls me DevOps Thought Leader. It's the worst. I want people to stop listening to me. So, I would like to make a site called Twonk, where you and all your friends can get together and post stupid shit that will make it obvious that you have no idea what you're talking about, and hopefully people will stop listening to you and considering you a leader of any kind. Twonk, what could possibly go wrong?
I'd subscribe to this.
I think we call it Mastodon, right?
All right, Tim.
So the
Or
problem
an
is, though,
API layer.
Yeah,
over
on
Twitter.
topic.
if you use Twonk, you may want to go on vacation. But what happens? You're on vacation, the pandemic is over, you can finally go somewhere and enjoy yourself, and what happens? You get ruined by Twitter. It happens to us all. You get caught in a shitpost thread, someone thinks you're a thought leader, they say something like, I don't know, beans belong in chili, and then you have to defend that because they're wrong. I present to you Null Tweet. Literally blocked. It is a fine handmade aluminum block filled in with purple paint on behalf of the Coldwaters, and it goes over your device to keep it from receiving any tweets, and you can't see them and you can't send them because it's unblocked. It is literally blocked, and now you can finally enjoy your post-pandemic vacation without having to be a thought leader.
Ta-da.
Impressive.
Thought led. So now it's time to obtain. So audience, now this is the time that you get to help vote. So what's going to happen is you've got some money, and you can give a certain amount to each, your top 3 inventions. So the trick is, if you want to make it to the next, or you want to actually score, there's a minimum amount of funding that you have to receive. So we're going to see what that is in just a second. And these are your choices. As a reminder, we have the Whale Down 5000, Twonk, Sijam, Null Tweet, Layer Linker, the cave, the auto-issue triager, and PowerShell cushions. If you're in the audience, you can only pick your favorite. If you're a player, you pick your first, second, and third choices. And then we see how well you get funded there and such.
Now, which ones do you think, Matt, are gonna rise to the top, the creme de la creme of these here?
Well, actually, I'd like to know, Andrew. You've kind of been around this industry. Like, you've been part of some pretty big companies that started out from became very influential. So, what are you thinking? What
has some legs?
We don't want to talk about that. I mean, from that, I think I'm signing up for Twonk.
Yeah.
But I did have some affinity for that Whale Down 5000 or maybe the CLI cushion, CLI padding.
What?
For the real world usage that we need. Solving real problems.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jason, you did not receive sufficient funding, so. But
and that's what should be.
Twonk is clearly cleared the minimum required.
And they are right on their way to be a unicorn status.
You kind of went right to Series C, I guess. Oh, null tweets.
Oh man.
You got. I think there was kind of a. Twonk kind of pulled all your social media investments.
Yeah.
Thank you to whoever gave me that one little bit. I appreciate it.
Oh, the auto issue triager was pretty high.
It's good.
We all want that. We actually want that IRL.
And that could work actually really well with Twonk. You could probably figure out some type of an acquisition or merger later in life here.
Well, I was hoping to actually solve the null tweet.
And the cave made it. So we and the layer linker.
Got the token 100.
We didn't make it. Okay. We didn't get there.
Let's see. We won't let Corey know. Okay, so for the final round, you're all going to have the same problem to solve now this time. So you're going to get one problem you need to solve, and with a new invention to make it through. So one of y'all is going to get to pick it. It's going to come on your device. I don't remember who it's going to go to, so just check your device. Looks like either the Coldwaters or Cheslock. Someone with a C.
Oh, Coldwaters.
Coldwaters. So you get to pick on your device the problem that everyone's going to solve.
Well, you put the questions. How do I log in and be part of the audience to get money?
Oh, go to on a device in a web browser. Go to jackbox.tv, and it'll ask for a room code, which is YMUF for this game.
Time's running out. Ooh, that's a good one.
Because so their problem you have to solve is I want to safely deploy code. Because who doesn't? No matter what day of the week, you want to do it safely.
Not possible.
Yeah. I want to safely deploy no code. I like Czarkowski in the chat says I want to unsafely deploy code with X modem. Yeah.
You know what? Z modem was where it was at.
I mean, it worked.
What was there was the
Kermit.
There was the Z modem, and then there was the next kind of one after that you could do transfers with. What was the next one after that? It's been so long.
It's AA modem. Like if you think about the way that Excel.
Funny. All right, so we're getting close with the inventions being drawn. We're going to solve that problem.
Okay, let's wrap those drawings up.
Why staycation when you can null tweet from the cave?
Okay, let's make
those
titles and
that's the chat.
So, and
this is a collaboration thing.
Squared. Yeah, don't get PC squared.
I'm so glad so many people enjoy the cave.
Ooh, all went wrong when we moved away from Telex. You're not wrong, Rex. Rex Roof.
I mean, with all the Minnesota people, I think we should mention Gopher somehow.
I loved me some Gopher.
Gopher was awesome.
And
there was, I think Gopher version 8 was codenamed Furry Terror, and I recall that being pretty, if you got to name something. That's a pretty good name for
That's great.
A release of your software.
We're halfway there.
So Aaron asked how we can have all the Minnesota thought leaders on at the same time, and it's because it's cold. See, when it's warm, we overheat and we just burn down the cities. But when it gets colder, we can, operate at optimal temperatures, be in proximity.
To be fair, it is very cold here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and therefore starting fires is one way that we can go about keeping warm.
It's true. Let's start with...
We are starting with Cheslock. Okay.
It deserved it. It was asking for it.
Pete, let's hear what you got. What's your solution?
Did you see how that cop car was dressed?
This is my problem. I want to safely deploy my code. I've got bespoke, beautiful, well-crafted code built with all this testing and test-driven development even. So how do I safely deploy this code? Well, there's a really simple solution. That solution is to just throw that shit away. Literally delete your code. That's what it literally does. It is throw it away. Take your code, throw it in the trash, +1 if the trash can is on fire because it is 2020. Throw that shit away.
Can you connect that to Czarkowski's invention and have the little drinking bird in your pipeline so it just automatically...
Just hitting delete. And
yeah.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pivot and merge. And we're going to, we're businessmen doing business.
Acquisitions.
You also need a little strip of tape to hold down the shift key because you don't want it accidentally going to the recycling bin.
Yeah.
That is fair. You'll never find it.
Alignment. Product market alignment.
Product market alignment. All right. Heidi. Oh, perfect.
All
what
right.
you got for us, Heidi?
In a similar sense, I want to bring you the Yeetinator. The Yeetinator is here to solve the problem of sometimes you know that their deployment is going to go entirely sideways and possibly contains napalm. So what you want to do is make sure that you are out of the blast radius. So the code goes in the bucket, and then you trigger the trebuchet so that it yeets itself a long ways away, and you have a lot of plausible deniability because they can say that it's a friendly, no harm kind of postmortem, but it's not. So the Yeetinator, for when you really, really need to make sure that the code is not in your backyard. Stand back. I'm going to deploy.
So it's safe for you, but not anyone else.
Well, you didn't say safe for other people.
I was going to say
that's like an entirely different user story.
Yeah.
That's right. It's safe for you. That's all that matters.
Works as designed, won't fix.
You're getting a lot of shout outs from the audience for the use of trebuchet. All right.
It's really good.
Mutton chops. What do you got?
Drawing.
Paul, you're on mute. Your Linux audio drivers are broken.
Or he's on Linux.
Oh, you're
too.
also on automatic.
Just do what Pete said and just throw it in the trash.
Peace out.
I'm seeing consistency.
There's definitely a
all
theme.
of Go.
All right, Cold Waters.
The problem. I want to safely deploy code. However, code is unsafe. Therefore, safe deployment of my code is a problem. What do we do about this? We can...
throw it into space.
Yeet. We can yeet it into space. Just take that code on that computer, take it, throw it through the atmosphere, toward the stars, toward the moon, away from the Earth, where you don't have to worry about it on your computer anymore. Yeet.
Deploy that code right into space.
I'm seeing a common theme here from Minnesota.
Although there's, I think, taking it, kind of SpaceX style. All right, Jason.
You want to safely deploy code. The problem here, though, is you're still involved. The only safe way to deploy code is really just to get yourself a new career. So I present to you the goat farmer. Everybody loves goats. Baby goats are super cute. why deploy code at all? Just have a new career and raise goat and raise goat. I had a cool drawing, but the goat ate it. So just be a goat farmer. You'll love it more.
How many times have you gone down to see that farm where you shaved?
I literally was on PTO last week and played with sheep on a sheep farm.
All right, Laura.
I'm glad you want to.
So,
well then.
So, I mean, it's really hard to follow that one, but, you know, maybe you're just a little bit before you decide to just give up this career, right? And you decide you need to deploy your code, but you know what? I'm going to tell you exactly where it should go. And that's the black hole of regret. Because, frankly, that's all we do when we deploy code. It just goes into the black hole of regret. It kind of just gets tossed in. It's pretty obvious. Big black hole. We don't know what happens to it. It goes in. We regret what comes out. So just toss the code in. Because, honestly, what could go wrong?
I really feel seen here.
Yeah.
I'm liking the space theme.
There is a good space theme going on. All right, Tim.
It's like a space-themed garbage can.
Tim, how do you safely deploy chili?
So you want to deploy code, right? Here's the problem with when you deploy your code, is that everyone knows who did it because there's fingerprints on the code. More of the point too. In 2020, who knows what's in the code or where your hands have been? How do you keep the code safe from you, and how do you keep yourself safe from the code? I present to you Safe Deployer. Using modern technology, we have designed a special gauntlet for when you hit the deploy glove, the deploy button. It keeps you safe from the code in case there are any viruses, and it keeps the code safe from you. It also has the added benefit of making sure there are no fingerprints on the deploy button. So maybe you did a deploy Friday night. Oops, they'll never know.
This would technically be a blameless.
Absolutely blameless.
Yeah.
Protect your code. Protect yourself.
Blameless deploy. Sounds about right.
I do like that. Keep 6 feet away from your keyboard comment. That's a good one.
Quintessence.
Before I decided to start a career in technology, I was a kid growing up on sci-fi, which taught me a lot of valuable lessons, especially Battlestar Galactica, which involves Cylons, and taught us all about how unsafe the future of machinery really is. So, if I want to deploy code safely, it's really a pipe dream. I can try, I can make my unit tests, I can learn user stories, I can learn all of these things, but essentially the code will always be insecure and someone will be better at that than I am. So instead, when I deploy, I unplug my machine. I just take it right offline, and then when the code is deployed, it doesn't matter because there's no power. And you can't hack what isn't on.
It's very thematically
Yes,
similar to the cave.
We're
Yeah.
being trolled to try to
I
say
can't taking a theme here.
somebody's handle, knowing the challenges I had saying Laura's name, Nimbinatus. So is it Glazant?
You were so close again.
Glazant? Did I say that right? Glaznot? Glasnost.
Glasnost.
Glasnost. Well, it's not, but it's not that though, Pete. It's Galsnt. Glazant. Okay, so time to fund. Let's fund these brilliant ideas now. Let's see how we go.
Audience,
at your
audience
ready.
participation.
Get your money buttons ready. And you have to get like a lot more money this time because of course you do.
And like we have to figure out if we want to fund Yeet A or Yeet B.
Well, there's a Yeetinator and just Yeet.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah,
There's a lot of eating in Minnesota.
But one has a trebuchet, but one goes to space.
That's true. But one goes to space. We have code in space, and that's cool.
One goes to space, one goes to a trebuchet. Get to pick.
I mean, the trebuchet just kind of seals the deal for
Does
me.
the trebuchet run?
Well, the
Kubernetes?
collateral
I'm
damage.
saying gravity wells are expensive.
Well, the
Okay.
collateral damage potential with the trebuchet makes it really
okay.
kind
Well,
of like.
try a little harder next time, mutton chops.
But Tim, that would be a little bit of blameless. Nobody would know.
Exactly.
How are we
As long as you
doing
wore a
here?
glove.
The unplug.
Right.
Oh, didn't quite make it.
Ooh.
This is a tough round of
close.
investors here. The black hole of regret. Just barely.
Oh, funded!
Just barely funded.
Nice.
Just me.
Right on the cusp.
Goat farming. Very popular
on.
amongst
Oh,
this
wow.
crowd.
It was a
Surprising
dot.
nobody.
Nailed it.
The Yeetinator. Does a trebuchet make it? The trebuchet makes it. All right.
That did. Woo.
The trebuchet running Kubernetes.
Right
Got a nice
on.
$1,000 bonus there.
And
from
does the
audience.
space yeeting make it? Does not. Oh,
No.
needed
So
more
close.
trebuchet.
But that's okay. I'm going to aqua hire them because I feel like they have a lot of good ideas.
They do, yes, true.
Good.
Oh man.
Okay, so let's
Oh.
see where we landed now.
The hype there, Tim, just
And our
quite get
winner
there.
was Jason. Good
Of
job,
course.
Jason.
Uh,
Congratulations.
Right
All
on.
about that goat
Um,
farm.
So the
So
goat
there's
farm
gonna
was
be a
the greatest
sheeting in
goat
a
farm.
second. So on your device, somebody, Laura, you're usually good at this because I think you get to see the, save off the.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I found it too. Okay, because Twonk is happening. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to TKO. So players, I'm gonna share that screen for you.
All right. So as we do, meanwhile, excuse me, as we switch games, one thing for the audience to know, like I said earlier, go out to DevOpsPartyGames.com. At the bottom, if you know somebody that would be perfect for these types of online Jackbox games, usually Quiplash or Drawful, then you can nominate them to be a part of future episodes, or even self-nominate if you feel that yourself would be, maybe better than Jason, that you could maybe do better than Jason has done so far. Then put your name right out there, get it into the mix. Also
And
at the bottom,
there's a link in the chat. Aaron got it going for the link to the
perfect
player form. But I think
Yep,
we're
and make sure
probably,
that is not. Make sure that form does not automatically put Aaron in there as the player for the next time.
could very
He
much
might have-
be. Go ahead, Heidi. Say
So, and then-
say we can get started. Yeah, on your device, you got to say everybody's in, and you did. Awesome. So in this
Well
game, what our players are going to do is we're going to design some T-shirts, which you can actually order later if you want. And I may have bought way many T-shirts that Jason Yee has drawn in this game. But what's going to happen? So players are
Paul.
going to get on their device. They're going to draw pictures and pictures of whatever they want, of just things, but pictures that might show up on a T-shirt. Perhaps one might even perhaps. And then they will also write in slogans that might also show up on a T-shirt. And again, let's sort of think in the context of the normal DevOps Party Games kind of stuff. What will then happen is players will get assigned a combination. They need to create a combination of other drawings and other slogans to make the best T-shirt, and then we're all going to vote on what the best T-shirt is. So that's kind of how that jam goes. So make sure you join that audience. ZFFZ is the code because voting is going to totally be a thing.
And at jackbox.tv, and then put in the ZFFZ so that you as the audience can join in. Influence the way of the game.
You get more than one color.
That's right. So as the participants are doing what they do, also on the bottom of the screen on DevOpsPartyGames.com, not only can you nominate yourself or another player to participate, but you can also provide some prompts that you think might be really good for us to throw into some of these games. We've, to date, Matt and I have put together a lot of different prompts that we've gotten from ourselves and from others, but we can always use more, and so we want to, really get the audience, crowdsource this as much as possible. So go to the DevOpsPartyGames.com, add your suggested prompts for us.
So players, you're going to draw two
Check.
things. You're going to draw once, and then as soon as everybody draws once, you'll draw again. And You do, unlike Drawful, there is an undo in this one, so the drawing capability should be much higher. Yeah, and we will be
about to expire. You may want to finish up.
When it comes to
Definitely judging.
definitely judging.
By the way, did anyone grab
is
the
part of the
t-shirt
game.
link from the last game in case somebody wanted
There
a
is.
trebuchet?
It's in the chat, and
Yes.
I've got it. We'll.
But this time I want to see more color.
We should actually,
Now,
Laura. We should
begin
remember
your
to
second
put
drawing.
those on the webpage when we.
We
remember
will
to
once
to
I'm
capture
done
them.
drawing.
Yeah, right.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I can
right now.
I keep drawing. Oh, neat.
Yeah, there's two rounds of drawing that you do. You do 2 drawings, and then
Oh God, I should speed up then.
you should. You only have 70 seconds left to draw, a picture of Kubernetes or Docker or
Do it.
Andrew.
I might have had no picture in the first one, but then it
I
carried
think
my
somebody
picture
should
over
draw a
to the
picture of
second
Shafer
one.
as one of their things for a T-shirt. I would wear a T-shirt with Andrew on it. Yeah, maybe.
We need the many-colored dream coat.
I'm also a little confused, Andrew, because we work together and we're on chats a lot, and I feel like your beard grew in the last week. like that level.
It's
of
always. It's very. I come in various configurations of hair and beard.
Yes.
I haven't decided if this is the election beard or the COVID beard yet, but we're working on it.
¿Por qué no los dos?
It depends on what you're rallying for there.
Oh yeah. By the way, hey, go vote. Please, if you haven't already.
Yes, please. Vote411.org
Vote for
to find
the
out all the
actual
information
election,
you
not
need.
like your favorite Jackbox thing. Do that too, but the
right.
real thing matters
Yeah,
more.
both.
Okay, so players, now you're gonna get to type in these slogans, and you type in as many as you can in whatever it is, like a minute or something like that. And the slogans could be something like Cheslock for president,
Something short and snappy, like you might see on
or
a t-shirt.
something funnier than that.
That suggestion.
I don't know
But
if I wanna
something you
rock
might
this boat
see
that
on a
much.
t-shirt,
Go.
perhaps. And so
You
again,
drew
you've
such
got
a nice
about
one for that last one, and it didn't.
what's that? What happened to my mouse?
Keep those slogans coming.
So, chat people, if you have ideas for slogans that maybe might help the players cheat, go ahead and type them in the chat because they're paying attention to that. Not really, but And apparently, even after Kat tried to tame our bot is apparently just super hassling a Glasnostian. Because
Yeah, you really dug deep that time.
Glazant is the new Nimbinadus.
Your
Okay, so
training
now
is
players,
complete.
you need to
Now point your
combine
eyes at your device.
on your
Select
device
one
a
drawing
t-shirt
and one
picture
slogan to create
and a
the
slogan
perfect
to make the
t-shirt
most
combination.
awesome t-shirt
And
that
I
can
do
win
mean perfect.
in the battle. Yeah, Aaron says for slogans, just throw out exclamatory words. That works most of the time. Yeah. Glaz not, as Aaron says. I'm not sure if I I don't know how sneaky you are, Glazant. I know who you are, but I don't know if I am allowed to refer to you by name. So I'm not going to until you tell me I can. You probably are going to tell me I can't just because you want me to. Okay, so third precinct, have fun. Versus
Everything on fire!
There is a theme.
Oh,
so
boy.
yeah, so go ahead. So on your device there, vote for the one that you think is the best.
Is that like a TV show reference? Third
And
precinct?
audience, don't forget
I
that you
wanted
can
to
do this
No,
too.
that's a-
This is your time.
Cheslock, where have you been?
Yeah, we've already gotten some good votes. Look at that. Have fun.
Yeah. Good job,
Nice.
Jason.
Okay, so now we've got have fun going up against the next challenger. Help, help, my
Oh,
cluster
help.
died.
My cluster died.
More fire.
There's just everything's on
I get a
fire.
theme
Again,
here
just
about
there's a theme
fire.
there. There is definitely
Are
a
we
theme.
It might be a DevOps theme.
I don't know if it's DevOps. It might just be 2020.
It could very well be. We played
Por
this
qué no
game
los dos?
with another family, and there's a T-shirt my son now owns that's the world on fire that says 2020, and the slogan is help. And he wore that.
50.
Oh dear.
Ooh. But I think the audience. No. Oh no! Jason remains.
Oh, Jason.
So far.
Yeah.
So what do we got? Let's see. The challenger emerges. Thanks for coming in.
Fight for me, baby.
That's a pretty good drawing of a terminal prompt, though. So
Yeah.
It's the three colors
Thank
at the top.
yeah. It
And
is.
it's
It's like that's
spot
kind of
on.
like old school Mac OS, right? I mean, not super
Yes.
old school, but like Cheetah or whatever it was.
Oh,
Cheeto?
Cheeto. Jason, you are.
Oh.
Hot chip.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go, Jason.
Yeah.
You mean the
It's a long
graphic
way to
artist
go,
winning?
though, to the championship. Whatever. Oh!
Ooh.
I suspect
Oh,
that
boy.
Jason is about to be unseated
He's gonna lose this one.
uproariously.
I happily lose to this.
Audience votes 10, 11, 13 audience votes.
how many people are in the audience in this one?
Also, I'm totally buying this shirt.
Yeah, I want that.
Oh,
All
Oh,
in. That's
There's
fantastic.
a tiny little piece of the audience that, that apparently is fans of capitalism. So,
And the
I put
best
it
part
to
was the
Cheslock.
fire ending that T-shirt.
yeah.
The best part was
Well,
that.
have we seen
Yeah,
a
has there
T-shirt
been any
without,
without
fire? I
fire
guess
yet?
the prompt. Oh,
Here you go.
no,
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
the first one.
Ooh,
Okay.
man, what do I choose?
yeah.
What do I choose
That-
here?
Oh.
I'm
rough.
torn.
Ooh.
But principle
That is a
matters.
tough one.
Everything.
Wow.
Is indeed fire.
Bring in the hard questions. Asking.
Can we have?
You
Can we
know,
have a
I
T-shirt with?
feel like Minneapolis presence is really influencing things here.
Yeah.
I kind of want one image on front, and the other one on the back.
Oh.
Can I get that? Like,
That
would be
good.
so cool.
I think we can make that happen.
How?
no audience?
Well, I mean,
No, the audience waited on that one. It was tied between players, and then the audience
And the-
liked capitalism. Well, like to hate capitalism.
Thought leader.
yes.
Thought
Aaron.
leader.
Aaron says that DevOps Party Games is slowly merging with anarchist party games. So.
I mean,
Yep.
I mean,
okay.
slowly merging as if they were
I
already.
like the slowly. I don't.
Yeah.
I think we might have started
There's no
there.
slowly here.
Yeah.
And
For
we're
you
all gonna
about
fly
that.
Antifa Airlines.
Yeah, I like the notion that they weren't always the same.
How it started, how it's going.
There we
Like,
go.
basically-
Like we'll get a picture of like original DevOps days and then
Yeah.
just like
Hey,
fire.
what happens when you make
Oh,
that inclusive?
that's pretty good, but that's a little bit like shouting out to Kat here since Kat wasn't able to join us because Kat is enjoying getting away from all of this nonsense at the time.
Everything, yes.
And I think, actually, as the bot would like to say, where's Kat? Kat's in a hot tub in the mountains right now, but she's always watching, so behave. So.
She is always watching.
And wow, so
Well,
that's a
Yeah.
big win there, Cheslock
Cheslock
for the
with
first
the streak
round.
winner.
Big win for Cheslock after really mailing it in on that last game.
That's
He
true.
was asleep. We had to wake him up.
You did have to wake him up. All right, so you're gonna get the chance. I think you get to do one more drawing and a couple more slogans for one more round of T-shirts, and we see who the ultimate T-shirt champion of things being on fire apparently, which is about right. I think is what we're learning. But I would say there's probably several T-shirts are gonna get purchased out of this game. So. We got to figure out how we get in on some kind of affiliate action or something, Jeremy.
Yep. On it.
Look how much I believe you.
So is this a cycle of the same thing?
It's the
Getting
same thing, but
t-shirts?
it's a little shorter.
Yeah.
Like they're only getting one drawing and slogans, and then it could be a mix from both rounds in the next thing they're going to do. So there's one more, and then those T-shirts will go against each other, and then those champions will go against Cheslock, basically. And then we see the final champion of t-shirtness. So since we've got a little bit of time, some DevOps Party Games updates. We will be having next month's episode, DevOps Party Games Cranberry Sauce, will be about a week earlier than usual. Usually we do these on the last Tuesday of the month. But the last Tuesday of November is a couple days before Thanksgiving. And not that any of us are doing anything for Thanksgiving, but it just felt like, we would
Like we're going anywhere.
So I think it's November 17th. I believe, and pretty much
sounds right.
A little bit after the episode, I'm gonna push out who our players of that next game are gonna be. So check out DevOps Party Games.
And having seen, that's right, having seen the list of those that are gonna be on this next episode, you do not want to miss this.
You never want to miss.
Of course,
you didn't want to miss this
every
one.
Time, but you, right.
The one
you
you're
never
watching
want to
now,
miss
you
it.
shouldn't miss.
Definitely want to be here next time.
And then also Austinites. Is it like, is your thing a thing we can talk about, or is it like top secret Austin bullshit?
That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly.
We can talk about it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll be doing
I don't see a problem with
a special edition of DevOps Party Games for the Austin DevOps Meetup on November 9th. So go to meetup.com and look for Austin DevOps, and you can come and watch. And we'll have special guest host Czarkowski and his Mutton Chops will be hosting with us. And your favorite Austin DevOps organizer crew will be playing. And there probably will be prompts about chili. Because, of course, there will be.
Most of them.
So now our players are recombining t-shirts, so we can go through this one last time. Just to see where we get to.
Waiting on Czarkowski.
Always. Linux is speedy. Okay, let's see what we got here.
He said he's running Windows and a Docker container on Linux.
Wow. Well, at least there's some fire. We gotta.
And there would be a fire.
Fire drying. Props to the dumpster
Elon, you
fire.
can confirm your mama is a dumpster fire, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the right answer. That is the right answer.
Okay.
I just switched the camera to Cheslock right as he was scratching his nose. It's fantastic. I couldn't have even done that.
Yes! I was waiting for that.
All right, Jason. Jason comes out the gate strong. The wrong kind
Go
of
ahead and
unicorn.
fight already.
I'm sure. Is that a jellyfish on fire?
What's
I'm
Spaceship?
unsure.
Bringing down brimstone
Amoeba?
and such.
I like the flaming jellyfish. I think the flaming jellyfish is a shot I had in a bar once too. So.
I was gonna say it makes a great band name, the Flaming Jellyfish.
Bye, jellyfish.
It's the glow cloud.
Jellyfishes did not make it. Oh
It's the
wow,
what?
that's rough.
It might be the glow cloud.
Yeah. All right, someone's got to unseat Jason.
Can't stand
We
up to the
can't let him,
apocalypse.
Challenger appears.
run the thing. DevOps is people.
Battle.
It is. it is, but
It is, but the theme tonight is mood.
yeah. Those people would need to be on
Much
fire.
like Soylent Green is people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're just gonna eat them.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I thought I picked a different picture here. This one.
Oh,
It's
Cheslock did not
mine.
make this one.
Way to-
Wow. Rough.
Way to distance
Oh.
yourself.
Yeah.
Well, we knew it couldn't last. Like,
It wasn't- yeah.
Cheslock can only be good at something for a short amount of time.
About five minutes.
Engage
Is
in
my limit.
altercation.
Oh,
You-
whoa, okay. Yeah.
A little too on point there.
Okay, I might have to buy that one.
Yeah, yeah. Can you not? Can you just at me
My
next time, please? Right?
Whose was that?
I want to redraw it with Kevin Spoons.
Yeah, that was well played there. Who's our successor here? Quinn, nice.
Oh, man.
Nice, Quinn, nice.
Coming up there at the end. Oh, and what? Is that all computerized? Cops are bad.
All containers.
All computers are bad.
Yeah.
All
computers are bad.
Okay, I have to admit, the only thing I had was that or a fish.
Okay.
I don't know who drew a fish, but it was that or a fish. That's all I had.
And if the fish had like a police hat on, it wouldn't work. So next time you draw
Yeah,
a
then
fish,
it would have
put
made
a
more
cop
sense,
hat
but
on
it was just a fish.
All cops are bass. Is that what it would be?
All cops. Oh my! See now there.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh.
Fish rots from the head down.
It does.
I slow missed that.
I might be about to lose to
We have a new winner.
to the revolution.
This definitely
I mean,
is
I can
Anarchist
still
Party
vote,
Games
but-
tonight. Yeah.
Who makes the quotes? Is that something you put in?
No, that's players.
We all came up with them. We came up with slogans.
Yeah.
So you have to.
And then
you have
like
to
so
do
you
a
get
combo.
you to make a drawing, and then you come up with your own
Ah.
slogans, and then you have to put them together. But you don't get yours; you get someone else's.
Yeah, that was
So you
my
don't
slogan.
you don't get your drawing or slogan.
Correct.
And you have to put.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. You have to put everybody else's together.
Yeah, that was my slogan. I'm glad that meant a nice T-shirt.
Yes, that really did. That's
That is an amazing truck.
that's a really good drawing.
Holy
Golly. Who wrote this?
Yes.
Is that Noops or No Ops?
It's no ops.
It's and it's
Yeah.
driving over someone
Well,
too.
no ops after you drive them over, that's for sure.
And that's,
that.
I'm just wondering
that's
if
the person who says
Dev
that.
or is that the ops person underneath?
Well, no, that's
There
what
is
we do
no
to
ops
people who say
person.
no ops.
That's the point of no ops.
Yeah, because they drove over them.
Right. Yeah.
No,
there's
no,
not
but there's a
anymore.
drawing.
But there's
There's
a
an
drawing.
ops
There's
person
pulling over
in the
somebody.
drawing. Ouch.
Maybe that's your customer.
Okay,
I
but
guess some
seriously,
people-
who drew
I
the
guess
Of
truck?
course, that was Paul.
Some people don't do the
Who
revolution,
drew
I
it?
guess.
Somebody fess up to the drawing. 'Cause that's a good drawing. Okay, so the streak winner
I want
was
the
the
shirts.
apocalyptic dino, but no ops is who made it through. So now we have the final shirts against the shirts. So there's no more drawing, no more writing. They do a bunch of matchups to see who comes out completely
And only one
like,
will come out
you know,
alive.
as
Oh,
the winner,
Tough calls.
as you might say. And then later, Laura and I figure out how you actually score this thing for the thought leader award. All right, 2020 The
Yeah, this is
Apocalypse
gonna be fun.
versus No Ops. Let's see who wins. And the winner is. That's like my anticipatory music. That's pretty good.
That's my dinosaur, by the way. I'm pretty proud of that.
That's a very nice dinosaur.
beautiful
Nobody has
dinosaur.
told us
It's
who drew the truck,
recognizably a
though.
dinosaur.
Who drew the truck?
It has to have been Jason.
It was not me.
Wow.
Was it Heidi? Was it Heidi?
No.
Really?
Maybe someone didn't draw one in time. And the
Oh,
computer
I think
just
you're
did it.
right. Yep.
I mean,
Sometimes, like if somebody didn't draw anything, then it could be a ringer. But I think there's enough players they wouldn't do that.
Oh, I didn't get mine saved. That's why mine isn't there. It
Oh,
was good
so the
too.
truck.
Oh, the truck was.
The truck is
So
courtesy
picture
of
the truck.
Cheslock screwing up. Is basically
Yeah,
what we're
I screwed
what
up.
we're
Oh god, it was so good too.
What was it?
Slide
It was-
and
it
said
was
you
amazing.
did
It's like
the
it was
truck.
amazing.
Like
It was a
Picasso.
truck running over a
And I
stick
make-
figure.
Picasso on the
I
T-shirt.
make up for it with my awesome.
Okay,
t-shirt
but
that
the
I
winner
didn't
of
do
that
anything.
face-off and
we have a champion.
the entire winner of everything was Mr. Cheslock.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming
Goodness.
in. Featuring art by Laura,
Talk about wedding
slogan by Heidi. So, and yes,
I hope everyone appreciates that I was the little flame and I drew a flame.
we're gonna take a
Okay,
look
that is
here.
We do.
That is
don't
good.
don't
I'm good with
don't
that.
say next players or anything, but Coldwaters were the best writer. Their slogans were used on 4 shirts. Quinn's drawings were used on 3 shirts. So and
Nice.
Chesbot had the most shirtalities, got all the votes in one battle. Today Chesbot rules the island as a tyrant. Works on my capitalism, got the most audience votes,
Yes, he
so
does.
fantastic. Chesbot was the fastest drawer who finished the drawing the fastest, but then also didn't actually save it.
I didn't save.
Oh my god, Tim.
Most ignored
Rough.
was
Oh,
Tim,
no.
Rough.
who made the
Ouch.
least use.
And
I see
Laura
how it
with
is.
the most
Laura was
prolific.
most
Woo!
So that's good. You know,
Yeah.
I guess, it's and Chesbot was
But
She's on
Chesbot
fire.
wins the tournament.
was the champion.
I was
So,
on fire.
everybody
That was awesome.
from my all-stars who came together. Thank you to our guest color commentator and host Andrew. we'll if this wasn't too ridiculous for you, like maybe you'll come on and play sometime. But we play different games, so don't get excited about these games. But thank you to our moderators, Aaron and Taylor and Josh, and follow us on Twitter somewhere, DevOps Party Game. Come to DevOpsPartyGames.com to find out what's going on with upcoming episodes. So.
And you can also go out to Twitch. Make sure you follow on Twitch. If you don't already, if you just came here and you didn't hit that little follow button, make sure you do that. And then we'll be posting links to videos on DevOpsPartyGames.com and each of the episodes. You can keep those up.
So thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the internets.